Assalamu alaikum students. I am your EVS 2 teacher Sania Rangres. Today we will study EVS 2. So first of all I want to say that you should maintain a notebook for EVS 2 activity as well as homework. So let us start our lesson number 1. What is history? Now content of the chapter includes history, the scientific method of history, history and us, the past and the future. These 4 points are there in this chapter. Number first, history. Now what is history? This is the definition of history, a science that tells us about events in the past. Students, history is the study of past and future events. This you all know. People know what happened in the past by looking at things from the past, including sources like books, newspapers, and letters, and artifacts like pottery, tools, and human or animal remains. And do you know, a person who studies history is called a historian. And for our convenience, we divide time in different ways. As we all know, often we use words like now, some time ago, after some time, or today, yesterday, tomorrow, this year, next year, etc. When we use these words, we are actually measuring time in our minds. Now, today, and this year are terms that indicate the present. Some time ago, yesterday, and last year are terms that indicate the past. After some time, tomorrow, and the next year are words that indicate the future. The time that has already gone by is the past. जो वक्त बीत गया है वो अपना past है. The time that we are in now is the present. जो वक्त अभी हम है, जो अभी हमारे साथ चल रहा है, जो हो रहा है, तो वो है अपना present. And the time that is yet to come is the future. मतलब जो आने वाला टाइम है, जो टाइम आने वाला है अपना, वो है अपना फ्यूचर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, see there is an image in front of you. If you are 10 years old today, it means that the event of your birth happened 10 years ago in the past. Similarly, after 10 years from now, that is in future, you will be 20 years old. The time gone by between today and the day of your birth is your past. The past in the life of a person. Means, अगर अभी आप समझो 10 साल के हो, तो मतलब पिछले 10 साल में वो आपकी, जब आपका जन्म हुआ था, आपका बर्थ हुआ था, और आने वाले 10 साल में आप कितने साल के हो जाओगे? 20 years. And this is your future. Got it me? And you have to learn this definition, that a science that tells us about events in the past is history. And a correct definition is the science that tries to understand past event is called history. Again I am repeating, The science that tries to understand past events is called history. This is the definition of history. Now we will proceed further. Second point is the scientific method of history. Now, what is the scientific method of history? In standard 3rd and 4th, as part of environmental studies, we have become acquainted with various sciences. There are many things that happened since our birth that we may not know about. However, our grandparents or parents or other often tell us amusing stories of our childhood. ये तो सही बात है. आपके घर में कोई ना कोई आपको तो बताता ही होगा कि आप बचपन में आपकी जो भी बातें हैं, जब आप छोटे थे आप क्या करते थे, कैसे रहते थे, कोई ना कोई तो बोलता ही है about your past. Those stories are a part of their memory. वो स्टोरीज, आपके चाइल्डहुड की स्टोरीज, उनकी एक याददाश्त है पुरानी आपके पास्ट की. However, when different people tell us about the same event, we find differences in their narration. This is, you have seen in many of the people that अगर अपन एक ही सेम चीज़ अलग अलग लोगों से सुनते हैं तो अपने को अलग अलग वे ऑफ स्पीकिंग मिलता है, अलग अलग तरीके से वो अपने को बताते हैं कि इस तरीके से हुआ था, ऐसा हुआ था, वैसा हुआ था, like that way, in that manner. It makes us wonder which one is right. We need to examine the detail of each narration carefully to decide the correctness of the fact. और फिर वो अपने लिए बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल हो जाता है कि कौन सा सही होगा, कौन सा गलत होगा. और फिर जब अपन बराबर से वो नरेशन को सुनते हैं करेक्टली, फिर अपने को पता चलता है कि व्हाट इज़ द करेक्ट फैक्ट. And now, say this. The method of using a number of different tests to determine whether the evidence is reliable is called a scientific method. This also you have to learn because it is the definition of scientific method. It is not possible to conduct experiment to recreate the event that have happened in the past. Therefore, the method of presenting history is different from that of other sciences. Even so, history uses the scientific method at every stage, namely, while looking for and collecting evidence, examining the evidence, and while putting it together. When required help is also taken from other sciences, that is why history is considered to be a scientific discipline. And therefore, history is not written solely on the basis of imagination. What is that? History is not written solely on the basis of imagination. Got it? Okay, now we will proceed further. For today, your homework is question number 1, fill in the blank. You have to write this all in your notebook. The science that tries to understand past event is called dash, and you know it very well. What will be the answer? Yes, correct. The first answer is history. And the second one is, history is not written solely on the basis of, yes, correct, imagination. 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 Now question number 2, answer each question in one sentence. Only one question I have given you for homework. What is the scientific method? And you all know it very well. You have to write the question as well as its answer also. In the video I have mentioned the scientific method definition also. So from there you have to write it. Another part of this chapter will be in the next video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.